on last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, ladies, I'm coming to you from workflow for our next session of Diva Chat because I have to talk about this episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So let's jump right in. First of all, Kenya, crazy behind, wants an offspring. Are you really serious? Like, if y'all didn't know, Kenya is cuckoo. Her mother is schizophrenic. She said that before. She's on medication. I don't know if y'all picked up on that. A lot of people be asking her, did she take her medicine or what kind of medicine she's on. Her auntie tried to throw a hint last night. Do you really want to bring another child into this family with all the problems that we have in this family? I don't know if y'all caught on to that, but yeah, their family is a little cuckoo. And if Kenya put some offsprings on the face of this earth, the Lord only knows how them children are going to act, okay? Now, let's see who was next. Let's go to Phaedra. Now, that's my girl. That is my girl. No matter what she does, she is going to do it big and she is going to bring it to you big. And she did that. She had Mr. President's inauguration. And let me tell you, honey, like Candy said, it could not be topped. I love that lady. But did y'all hear the latest? Yes. Go on your blogs, go on the internet, because Apollo has been arrested. But if you heard last night, now Apollo said that he spends $5,000 to $8,000 in the strip club. He also said that he was going every day. Now y'all holler at your girl. Okay, I'm not going to judge anybody, but today's question is, and to each his own, no shade, no disclaimer. But no man I marry, and this just me. This just me, okay? No man I marry is gonna be in the strip club. Period. We can go together, make a little date night out of it. Now, you know, I might have a little freak in me, you know. We can go to the strip club together. But I feel like by the time we get married, you should have done all that. You should be done with your boyish ways. You don't need to sit there and look at ass and titties, excuse my French, and throw money that you could be taking me shopping with to them little tricks out there, especially $5,000 to $8,000. But Kenya Moore hit the nail on the head when she said, where is Apollo getting $5,000 to $8,000 from to throw on some tricks in the strip club? Okay, my question on Twitter to Apollo was, what strip club are you going to? Because that is going to be my second profession, and I'm going to make sure I'm in your area. $5,000? Huh? In one night? If I can make $5,000 in one night, let me just tell y'all, I would be a hot mess, okay? So, yeah. So, my poll question number one is, do you mind your man married going to the strip club? That is the poll question for today. My answer is yes, I mind. I don't want him there unless we're there together, you know, having a good time, spicing up our relationship. I don't see why he needs to be there. Period. Should have did all that before you got married. Okay. Next question is, let me see. Let's go to Nene's pajama jammy jam. Okay, I love the idea and I would love to do that. I would love to do a pajama jammy jam for couples, but I would not do it the way Nene did it. Y'all knew that was going to be a fight and a brawl before it even got started. First of all, the little questions and the little cards that Nene made up was all shade. It was all shade. It was all questions about things that had went on or had been said or went on with the ladies. So yes, Phaedra was right. Nene's little party, alcohol, hors d'oeuvres, and all of that was a very good thing for you ladies to do with your couples, with your girls, or whatever. However, her games and her questions, she said it was meant to make up, you know, everybody air stuff out and make up and get on good terms. But honestly, that was just gonna stir the pot, because women are emotional creatures, and at the end of the day, you just gonna call friction and you gonna stir up some things that was said or that wasn't said. So at the end of the day, yeah, I like the idea of what she was doing. I don't like the idea of her questions being sidebar directed at certain people about certain issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was shade 100% all the way around. And Nene knew what she was doing. But I will say that my girl was fierce. My girl was fierce and strutting in her little pajama dress. I loved it. That is something I would wear. But she was on 10, y'all. I mean, she was on 10. I mean, she was, woo, y'all know what I mean. Holla at your girl. Okay, and the last thing is the fight. All right, so let's go to the fight. Oh my God, that threw me for a loop. I had to watch that twice. I had to rewind it on the U-verse. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think number one, Chris, whatever his name is, he did stand up. I think he could have stood up in his spot. He did not need to get up and walk over to Kenya. I want to address you. He didn't walk over in a demeaning manner or anything like that, true enough. But he should have just stood up where he was, because everybody answered their questions standing up where they was. Now, yes, I do believe Kenya instigated it, because she got up and instead of staying where she was or addressing Chris, she went to go towards Chris's wife and address her, which caused him to block her and say, hey, no, you ain't going that way. What man is gonna let you charge their wife while they standing there, especially when y'all in a heated conversation? So I do believe that Chris should have stayed in his area, stood up and addressed her. But I do believe that Kenya just escalated it to the 10 when she got up and actually made advancements towards the young lady. So that was last night's episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And y'all holler at your girl and answer your question for the Diva Chat today about the strip clubs. And we are not even going to talk about that dumb behind Portia, who don't want her man heterosexual, bisexual. There ain't no such thing as Portia sexual. That little heifer, she cool now. She cool. But she is dumb as a doorknob. This is strike 3 for her on the dumbness. The stuff that comes out her mouth. And her sister was finna tap her and say, hey, do you know what heterosexual is? But her sister kind of backed away a little bit when Portia ended up making a joke out of it. But I don't know if Portia was portraying to be dumb for the show, or if she dumb for real, and she is dumb. Okay, and that is today's episode of Diva Chat. Y'all holla at your girl. Until the next time we Diva Chat.